Minecraft is typically very simple and straightforward until it's not. So today we are setting out on our create journey. Join me and my foxy friend Millie as we set out to try and learn, use, and maybe even understand the create mod in 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. Okay, this day is gonna go fast because we need materials. So I'm just grabbing the wood as I usually do, then I'm gonna get stone tools, and Millie just stole my wood. The plan is to build a train using the create mod. I watched a ton of different videos in research, and I think I have a decent idea of how this needs to go, but I am definitely going to need all the time that I can get to troubleshoot. Let's just very quickly borrow some of these hay bales for food. So the idea here is that I'm going to build a train line from here all the way to this mountain over here. But before we do that, we're going to need something to generate some power. So our first build is, drum roll please, a windmill. Woo! I'm actually super excited to build with this mod because I haven't done it before and it looks like it can do some pretty cool things. It's also going to be helpful basing it around a village because we can borrow some of their food, and also this blacksmith might have some goodies for us. So let's see what we've got. Ooh, okay, a single diamond too. Lovely. So we got the boots, the chest plate, a couple pieces of iron, and a sword. Oh, actually, we can make an iron pickaxe. I'd say we look pretty set to go get some materials. I set out with a pretty hefty shopping list. I gathered andesite and iron nuggets for andesite alloy, which combined with various combinations of wood, stone, sticks, and wool created windmill sails, bearings, and shafts. Once that was all sorted, I gathered some oak, white terracotta, and cobblestone. Okay, so the idea here is that we're going to need a workshop so we can get some of the parts we're going to need for later builds on this. And that workshop is going to need power. Hence the windmill. Guys, look, I have a diamond pickaxe. Do I want to use it? No. No, I do not. Why might you ask? Well, that would be because I have to break and replace things a million times on a good recording. So for some reason, the idea of wasting my pickaxe on silly block placements feels criminal. Comment down below if you would also do this or if you think I am completely insane. Okay, now that's the foundation done, let me just rebuild the bottom half of the house that I destroyed so that I could run around underneath it. Honestly, I didn't really need to do that, and I'm not sure why I did, but I did it, and now I need to fix what I did. Okay, so I've changed my mind. I was just going to use the house as the base for the windmill, but I think it needs to be a little bit bigger, so I'm just expanding it a little bit. Which now means we're a little bit too close to this house, so I think I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, get rid of the whole thing. What is this guy doing? He's not much help from up there, is he? Or maybe he's just keeping a lookout. That's probably what he's doing. But truly, no idea how he got up there. Okay, that house is gone. Now let's very quickly put up the frame. What are these guys up to? Why are they all just hanging around, and why are there so many of them? I don't think I've seen this many villagers in my life. What is happening? And they're all unemployed. Anyways, back to the frames. Okay, I would say that's a pretty good place to stop and take a nap before the sun comes up again. So once we get this building done, we should be able to add the mechanisms to collect power from the windmill. What we need is a deployer and a compressor, and both of these are going to take power. But before we even think about doing all of that, let's get these walls finished. Okay, now that the walls are filled in, let's run around and add in our glass panels. Not sure if I want to do glass panels on this front bit, so I'm going to leave that for now. Let's go down here and add them to these windows. And now we can build up and start adding the details to the wall. I think maybe like that could look cool if I placed that the right way around. And then another one of these down here. 1 second. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take that away, put that on this bit, and then we can add that in there. And does that look good? I don't know because I'm too close to it. And then on the face, I guess, one of the faces of this windmill, we'll do that and then build ourselves around to the other side and basically just repeat what we did at the start of the detail adding process. Oh, let me just grab those. Okay, so we are doing this, 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 and then can I reach? No, I can't. And then I think it's probably a good idea to bring the fences all the way up to the top too. All right, so far so good. I think we just have enough time to get a roof on this thing. It's definitely going to run over into the night, but let's get it done. I'm just going to fill in all of these gaps for now, and then I'm going to deal with these gaps later because I think, I don't know, it's going to get super late. And also I, low-key, don't know what I'm going to do with those gaps yet. So we'll just do the parts that we do know what we're going to do, and then we should be good. And that is this part of the roof done. Okay, I think we can get the mechanism bit set up today, so let's get it done. I am really new to Create compared to some of the people out there who are doing some crazy stuff with this mod. I don't even want to tell you how many tutorials I had to watch to research for this video. I feel like I straight up had to get an engineering degree for this. So before I can properly attach everything, I need to add the sails because for some reason it doesn't attach unless there are sail blocks attached. So let's start by adding these in. Kind of unsure how to do this. Like I know how to make the shape, but I'm not sure the fastest way to do it. So I guess I'm gonna just start by building this one first. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I guess we should do the ones going upwards. Oh, that's not quite right. And then since we're up here, I guess we should probably finish this one off so we don't have to come back up again. Why is that doing that? Okay, I guess I'm building downwards and placing it like that. And then one, no, why does that happen? That is ridiculous. That is... Why would I want to place it that way when the rest of them are facing this way? Okay, there we go. That is one sail complete. So let's build across this side and then build outwards 7. Oh, no. Well, yeah, sure. That's exactly what I wanted to do, clearly. I really didn't anticipate this part taking me so long, but apparently it is. And now we're going to have to build upwards again because the way that the windmill... Yeah, it is. Sorry if you didn't understand what the heck I was talking about right then. I just meant because the direction of the windmill is like this. So then this one will go like down like that. This one will come out this way. And then this one needs to go up that way. Hope that made sense to you. Okay, nice. Let's break these down and get the other ones done. Phew. Okay, that is the windmill part done. Now I just need to get up here and add in these cogs. Are they even called cogs? Cog wheels. There we go. So we'll add a big one here, a little one here, and a big one here. Then on this side, we'll do big one here and then little one here. Hopefully that's enough. And now hopefully this will assemble. There we go. Okay, now let me put in the gearbox. Now those cogs are turning. I actually don't think the cogs do anything. They just looked cool. So let's go take a little look at what we're working with now that the windmill is working. Oh my goodness, how awesome is that? I feel like that's going pretty fast. It must be pretty windy. I do have to be a little bit careful coming in and out of here though, because if I just like jump... Oh, never mind. I thought I was a bit taller than that. So I guess that is the perfect height and I am super happy that I managed to do that. And whilst I'm here, since this is pretty much the last step, I'm just gonna add some leaves to the roof to look super duper nice. I just love adding leaves to things. It just finishes off every single build. Like, do you guys agree? It just looks way better when everything looks like it's overgrown. I also have some vines, so I'm going to place those around and they may spread on their own, they may not, but they will look great either way. Okay, finally it's little treat day. It's time to decorate our interiors and I'm going to have to leave space on the top floor to get our workshop set up because we do have power in this building now. And right now I'm going to make this area like a kitchen dining area, which really doesn't make sense because I'm sure that isn't usually in a windmill, but I want it to look super cozy and kind of like, I guess, a cafe type vibe. So let's add in a little sink and a stove and also a fridge. Oh, that's cute. And then we'll add in this cute plant and then finally add our tables. Oh, and we have our first customer. We're not quite open yet, sir. Hope you don't mind, but currently in the middle of construction. Right, okay, well, we're not open. Sorry. So this looks super cute and kind of small cafe at the moment. So let's just add in a couple extra details of these planters with some vines in them. And then I have these cups, which are super cool because you can kind of place them like candles where it looks like there's multiple. We'll do one of those. Then maybe a couple over here. And then these on the walls. How is that looking? Okay, love it. And then up here, we're gonna have like a big mechanism thing going on. So I'm not really sure if I should decorate yet. The answer is probably no, because I'm gonna have to move it probably. So we can make it look more cute later. But for now, this is the only cuteness that we have going on here. And that is our windmill done for now, complete with a cute little cafe. I think the last thing I want to make sure gets done today is to get this ruin portal that I spotted earlier fixed so that I can get rose quartz for some of our create machines. There we go, all fixed so we can go into the nether. I returned underground for zinc, copper, iron, a diamond or two to repair my pickaxe, and redstone. Once that was sorted, I pillaged a swamp for slime balls, an ocean for kelp, the nether for quartz, and a forest for various woods and stones before heading back to the village. I really don't want to run out of food, and we are pretty much there with blowing through the food that we found in the beginning. So let's get a farm set up, which unfortunately means because I want to use this area, I've got to cover up this lovely pond. But maybe we'll see a pond later. Who knows? For now, I need to get rid of this one, and then I don't know. We'll decide what to do after we finish this. Okay, now that part's done, we're gonna run around and put in a bunch of random blocks, basically. I really love this, actually. It's cobblestone bricks, and thanks to the chipped mod, I don't have to, like, smelt to get bricks. It's really lovely. Obviously, if I wanted stone bricks, yes, I would have to smelt them, but yeah, with the cobblestone, you don't. Love it. Okay, so that's like a little idea of what my plan is. Just a super randomly placed wall in a kind of circle. Now I'm just going to run through and change all of this dirt into dirt path. I've placed it kind of randomly and left a few gaps so that I can add in coarse dirt in between, just to create a kind of pathway that looks like it has some effort taken to make it, but also still supernatural and fitting in with the village vibe. Now that's done, it's time to till the land. I probably should place the water down first. Okay, all of the water's added. Just before I go ahead and till all of the land, I'm gonna add in these fences around the edge just so I know where I don't have to till. Gosh, it is gonna be another late one, that's for sure. So let's get this land tilled as quick as we possibly can, and then we can plant our stuff and then add in a couple of street lamps on these posts. Okay, now let's get these crops planted. Okay, so we have our little food crisis averted, so we can actually put together our little workshop, and it's gonna have a conveyor belt system in there, so I'm definitely anticipating this taking more than one day, just in case we need to troubleshoot. As you can see, we are already off to a great start because I cannot place blocks the right way around with this mod, apparently. Okay, so I think these should be moving. Not entirely sure how that is possible. Maybe we put a shaft here. Okay, that seems incorrect, but what we're gonna do instead is just move on and hope that it fixes itself. Do we need something behind here? Maybe, but this is what the tutorial was showing me. Okay, so here's where we're at. Let's place this block here and this block here, I think. Or maybe it's here. Oh gosh, guys, I don't like this. Okay, that looks, I think, correct. Now let's join all of this up. This feels incorrect. Can I place blocks here? Oh, I can place blocks there. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, maybe I can't place this one here because it's moving. So maybe I need to just go in here and stop this thing from moving whilst I'm building it. That's probably a good idea. Okay. I do very much fear I'm doing this in the wrong order because I've completely forgotten what I'm doing, to be honest. So just bear with me if you're watching this and you know this mod very well, because I am just learning. Ooh, okay. Oh, maybe I don't need this to be a shaft after all. Okay, nice, I guess. And then from up here, we're going to use one of these, attach it to a hopper, and then put a chest on top. Whew, I really hope this works, guys. And just like that, it is already nighttime because apparently this is the most difficult thing in the world. And I don't even know if it works yet. Okay, so I've got the thing moving, which is a great sign. I filled this with iron, and I think all I need to do is add in these stone slabs, I hope. Okay, that's doing something. And then we're going down again. And that is not what we need. Wait. Stop. Stop coming out. Stop. Okay, that's not correct. Now what do? I don't know. Okay, turns out I forgot about the pretty critical component that is in my inventory right here, which is the mechanical press, which should make it into a fully complete train track. So let's put that in. Let's replace these pieces. And let's try that again, shall we? Okay, I just made an advancement and it looks like this is correct. So I put all of the ones that didn't quite work into this barrel. So now they're all coming back out. They're getting pressed here and they are turning into train tracks. Thank goodness. Someone give me an award right now because that was super painful to figure out. And just for the sake of seeing the whole process, we can watch some of the stone slabs be turned into train tracks. So that turns into this. And then I guess this one will just turn into whatever this is. And then these little things turn into actual train tracks. That is pretty cool. All right, probably would have been easier to just craft a bunch of them, but that was fun. Okay, so we have a bunch of like excess materials, cogs and machines and whatnot. So let's see if we can go through and add to this whole village to make it look a little bit more like the workshop building. Just trying to get it so that this windmill works right here. Oh, I haven't made the windmill yet, so that's not going to move, but hopefully those move. These cogs on the side are going to kind of be not useless, but they're just sort of more of a design feature than an actual feature, if you know what I mean. And now let's just go up and add a little tiny windmill to the front of this house. So you may be looking at me going, you have a diamond pickaxe, why are you only using iron tools? And to that I say, I am legitimately so scared of wearing it down and not having it. Guys, I need you to understand that I'm the type of girly to hoard heal potions in video games. Consumable resources are my worst nightmare, and I've had to get so many materials in this video that I need diamonds for. I am not taking any chances. If I don't need it, it's staying in the chest. Am I going to be able to place this the right way? I feel like no. Okay, let's get ourselves some blocks so we can get up there and hopefully place it correctly. Okay, that's our mini windmill complete. Let's see if it works. Moment of truth. Okay, the cogs are moving. That is a good sign, but is the rest of it moving? Yes, it is. Okay, that is brilliant. Absolutely love that. I guess I am a master at making windmills now. And I know it's pretty late, but I am just gonna very quickly run around and add some leaves to the roofs of both of these buildings. And just like that, we have 3 buildings that are moving. Don't ask me what this is. I'm gonna say it is a satellite. Kind of gives like satellite vibes, I feel like. Millie, are you stuck in the plant pot? What's going on? Okay, looks like Millie had got herself stuck in the fence. That's great. I set out to gather materials for regular and stone bricks, stone, and iron for lanterns. Once that was taken care of, I gathered spruce, dark oak, and azalea leaves before heading back to the village. Whew. The sigh of relief I just sighed now that I'm just building something and not having to build a fully working, engineered conveyor belt thing to make train tracks. Me, I know how to build. I know building, and I love building. Engineering though, that's gonna take some getting used to. So now that house is sadly gone, let's build our train station foundation. Oh, that was fun to say. Train station foundation. Okay, that's the foundation of the train station foundation finished. Let's get this thing filled in with stone. Millie, you are so lovely. I wish you didn't get in the way when I was building. I think she did that on purpose then. And now let's build up the frame. Just gonna put some of this spruce wood in each corner. And I think I'm actually gonna do stripped spruce wood. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that correct? That's good. And then 1, 2, we'll put a couple of these here. And then let's build up these sides. And then finally, I'm hoping I can reach the top of this, and I cannot. Can I reach this one? No, I cannot. Okay, that is the foundation of the train station and the frame complete. I looked at a ton of different train station references from the real world, and so what we kind of have here is a composite from all of them into a general idea of a train station. Obviously, this isn't going to be anything too crazy. It's quite literally just a little area that you can wait for the train in, especially since we have the cafe in the windmill now. So once again, we are not quite finished with the construction of this train station. So if you could please exit the property, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Then let's just add some glass panels to our little holes in the wall, just so when the train comes by or the train is pulling in, you can actually see that it is and you don't miss your train. Hey guys, what are your thoughts so far on the train station? Yeah, I know, it's gonna be incredible, isn't it? You're right. Okay, thanks for your, what's the word? What is the word? Like, I swear there's a word for when you give somebody like a survey and stuff and they sort of like give their opinion and... Is it just opinion? Is the word I'm looking for opinion? Thank you for your opinion. See, right now I'll take doing a roof over figuring out a train engine any day. So let's get this roof up. Okay, I was kind of hoping that I would have enough time to also do the exterior details today, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case, and I am building this the complete wrong direction. Also notice how I've opted for a slab roof and not stairs. So even though I said I would rather figure out a roof than a train engine right now, I am still opting for the easier option. So how have I managed this? This one comes together in like a point, and this one is coming together with two things. Oh, I see what I've done here. Let me just get rid of all of these and let's try that again. But still, not as painful as a train engine is gonna be. Oh wait, did I do it right? Wait, no, that might have been right. So what went wrong? Oh, I don't know, but that seems like it's correct now. So let's pretend we didn't have any issues with that and this entire roof went very smoothly. So for details, I've added this post and I will eventually add in a little thing up here to make it look more like a sign or just something that tells you that the train is coming in soon. And then I'm just adding in a bunch of seating. I feel like train stations are usually quite packed with seating. For obvious reasons, there are a lot of people using them usually. Oh, we are a few short of seating. Not to worry though, because you can always make more of everything. You guys, you are both very much in my way right now. You look like you've been through a tough time, sir. What has happened to you? Oh, Millie. Trying to have a nice conversation with this guy and you're like jumping up in my face and stuff. Excuse me, thank you. Why can't I place it? Please move out of the way. I'm trying to build you a train station. Oh my goodness. Some of these locals, they just can't wait for all of these structures to be built. And then I think it's probably just gonna be a very nice touch to add in a bunch of leaves around the entire thing. Then maybe a couple more leaf details around here and around the stairs. And then let's add the bell right here, and why not add some extra leaves under here. Okay, I know I said sign, but it makes way more sense to use this very cute block that I found, which is a clock. And it actually works, because obviously it's part of the create mod, and it is super duper duper cool. Duper duper cool? Super, super cool. So we definitely don't have loads of room to work with in here, but I'm gonna get my thinking cap on and see what we can do with this little tiny space. We've got enough seating out here, I think, for every villager in the village, so maybe just a little ticket station or something. I don't know. Okay, interior day, and I have had a couple ideas, and the first one is to replace the floor with something a little bit fancier than just plain old stone. So we've got our polished diorite here, and then I was thinking right across the back here could be the sort of help desk where you may buy your tickets, and then it would be helpful to have a clock to know what time it is and what time the train, or how long it is till the next train. And then a little cute flower. That is very adorable. And now I don't have a cash register, or a till if you are British like me. So I was thinking that just a pile of towels could maybe suffice and kind of look like a cash register. Potentially. That is the wrong way. I want it to be like, does that kind of work? Yeah, I feel like that looks better. And then we'll just do a little waiting area in case it's kind of busy in here. And then I do have, let me show you this. It's a jukebox, but I think it could pass as a ticket machine. Did you guys just see that? Or am I going crazy? Am I going crazy? There was a creeper just walking past the window. That was spooky. I'm sure. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm not crazy. Let me just close that door though, because I don't want that thing coming anywhere near me or my interiors. So I was also thinking we put a little painting up here. Let me just block all these corners off so that it doesn't place wrong. I don't want that one, thank you. Do I want that one? I don't think so. Okay, that one I like. He's doing a little dance for us. That's so lovely, Mr. Creeper, but you are not coming in my train station. This is cracking me up. Okay, I am in a little bit of a dilemma now, though. Or having a bit of a dilemma because I do... Get out, get out, get out, get out! I had a little idea to just come out here and add a little bit onto the train station, but now I've got to clean up this mess. So, moving on, I thought it would be kind of funny to add in a little restroom. So, I'm just going to build out these areas here and then along here. Let's get in here and add in a nice floor. Oh, that doesn't feel big enough. Maybe it'll be okay. Oh, and let's replace this also with some nice floor. And then for the roof, I'm hoping that it's going to look okay to just go around the edge with these slabs and then fill it in with the oak slabs. I don't know why I said oak, because these are clearly spruce and I need to break them and place them in the right place, actually. I don't think that looks too weird poking out the side, to be honest. It looks good. Now let's put a lantern in here and then let's add our toilet and our sink. I feel like that's pretty appropriate. That's what you'd find at a little train station, just in case. All right, so I think that is our first train station done. It's definitely very modest, very cute, very demure, but we worked very well with what we had, I think. Honestly, I probably could have made it a little bit bigger, but never mind. I'm just anticipating having to spend way more days trying to figure out how to make a train, so that's why I've made it a little bit smaller. I spent the next couple of days gathering iron for lanterns, spruce, and cobblestone. I then collected the materials I needed to make a precision mechanism and a train casing, which I combined with a lever to prep my train controls. So I'm not going to do this second platform nearly as detailed as I did on the village side. I'm thinking just this little platform and then some benches and a lamp, maybe some leaves. So let's just finish digging out this platform area. Then let's finish filling in this platform area. So let's just add a wall there and then add a couple little benches separated by a bush. And then we'll add another fence here. I keep calling it a fence and it is definitely not a fence, it is a wall. And then another one here. Let's do a couple of them. Looking good so far. Now I'm just adding in a couple of these spruce fences and more of these andesite walls, just to act as the support for the roof that I'm going to put on here. Wait, actually, I feel like if I take off these extra walls and then add in the spruce fence gates, yeah, okay, that looks a little bit better because it's not so wide. I feel like that's way too much. And obviously, if we are adding a roof to this thing, it's going to get a little dark under here. So let's add some lanterns either side of these fence gates, or fences, I should say. And again, for the roof of this one, we're going to keep it super duper simple and just use slabs. Oh, that's not the correct thing. I feel like every time I say something is super duper simple, I place a block incorrectly. And I just realized it'll be much quicker if I just jump down and do this bit. And then I should be able to reach also these parts here to fill in this area with some oak wood just to create some contrast. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Why do I kind of love this more than the other one? It just looks really sweet. I don't know. Like that one's really lovely, but this one is just, I don't know. What do you guys think? Just super quickly before the sun goes down, I thought I would just add some extra details by adding in a bunch of these, what are they called? Spruce fence gates. That is the name of these things that I am placing. Okay, didn't add that much, but feel like it also added a lot. All right, nice one. That is the second platform finished. And now let's do a little path to lead us from the train to the mines, just so the villagers know where they're going. Although it is pretty funny to me that I'm building an entire train system just to get like 50 blocks, if that. Oh well, it is all in the name of art, I think. Okay, now that the dirt path bit is done, I'm just gonna go around and dig out all of the areas in between so that I can add in some other blocks to make it look like I've put some effort into the pathways. Although to be honest, there is nothing wrong with just a simple dirt path. And now, as usual with my paths, I'm just gonna run around and add in the extra detail blocks randomly. Did I say randomly twice then? I do not recall, even though it was literally 2 seconds ago. Now that the coarse dirt is done, let's add in a couple pieces of granite. Not too much though. Mostly because we need to leave space to also add in our lovely herringbone spruce planks. Okay, granite is done, and now we get to add in these spruce planks, and that is the easiest bit because it's pretty much just adding it into all of the gaps that I didn't place anything else in. And that is our little mine path done. Did I leave wood in here? Oh, I did. That would explain why it is just floating. There we go. Much better. Can see exactly where we're meant to be going now. So now the path is done, we need to actually build the mine. So, I think we don't need to build it too huge. I'm gonna make it so the kind of vibe is like they've just started mining. And I guess like it's a new industry for them. Not like they haven't been doing this probably hundreds of years before I ever showed up here. So I'm just building a sort of, well, not sort of, quite literally an entrance to where the mine is going to be. I'm kind of making it look a little bit more funky than uniform because why not? Let's add in an extra block here and then another one here. And then I guess just a little bit of extra spruce slab up here. And now I think we're good to start digging into the side of this mountain here. I'm also gonna have to sort of dig out, but mine out. What is the word? Build. It's the opposite of mining is build, isn't it? So I'm gonna have to build up around this area too, just to join up the entrance to the side of the mountain, or to the mines, I guess. I do a lot of guessing, don't I? Okay, I feel like that's as good a mine entrance as any. Let's just add a couple final details to this, like some chests and some barrels. And then I think we might be done here for now. All right, nice. Now, before we go take a nap and head out for more materials, I just want to add in some extra details by adding in some fences, a few leaves, and then a couple flower pots with some ferns in them. Oh, and also probably a lantern or something to light the pathway up. And there we have it. A very lovely pathway leading to a very lovely mine entrance. The next day, I set out to collect gravel, andesite, cobblestone, and some wood for barrels. Then I dragged some stone slabs and iron nuggets back to my workshop to process them into rails. So because the village is on water, I definitely want to make sure there is a dock here. And I think that's going to make the whole village look so much more lived in. So I'm just now marking out the dock, I guess. But marking out the areas that I can place these things, the supports for the dock. That's the word I'm looking for. Then we can go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that should be good. Let's put this down before we drown. And then let's fix our little mistakes that we've made here. And then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now adding these ones in should be easy because we have everything lined up. She says as she places the block in the wrong place. Okay, now that part's done. Let's fill in this dock. I think I'm going to actually add an extra bit on the side of this bit, like coming out this way, but obviously let's get this bit done first. All right, we are all filled in. Now let's add the extra bit on the side. I thought that was Millie taking a swim then, but it is not. Where is Millie actually? I've not seen her for a little while. Millie? Oh, I guess she's working at the train station now. What are you doing in here? You stuck? I feel like she may not be working. I think she is stuck in here. Are you stuck? You look stuck. Okay, that answers that question. Let's get back to the dock. Oh, and it looks like we already have a couple fishermen interested in our brand new dock. I feel like this may be too wide. I will deal with that in a second. Okay, I think 5 is probably wide enough for the second part of the dock. So, wait, is that 5? That's 4. Okay, whatever. I guess 4 is wide enough. We'll do 5 out this way and then technically 6 because we're going to add in an extra post here. Gosh, I really didn't think this was going to take me all day, but it pretty much has. So I'm going to just take a very lovely break and then I will come back and finish the docks tomorrow. Man, does tomorrow come fast in Minecraft. Let's get these docks finished. So since the actual dock itself is technically finished, I'm pretty much just adding details today. So now that the fences are done, we can build up and add some lighting. I hope that's tall enough. I may need to go up one more with the fences actually. Hopefully that looks better. I feel like that is better because you're less likely to hit your head as you're running by it. Okay, so one there, and I think we should do this one here as a street lamp as well. Okay, I feel like that looks nice. And then beside this lamp, I'm gonna do... Oh wait, which way am I looking at this? We'll do some more barrels here and another chest. And another crafting table. And I will put some carpet down, but I haven't decided where yet. So let's put in another barrel right here. Another one of these. Let's add a chest. Why not a little bit of carpet just to mix it up a little bit. And then in this corner right here, let's do crafting tables and a chest. Okay, that will do for the carpets there. Millie is either swimming with the fish or trying to hunt them. I'm gonna say swimming with them. Now I'm also gonna add this cute little spruce table with a little bench, flower pot, and a fern. And then let's add in some carpet. And I've got 3 pieces left, so why not just place that down there? I also think I'm going to put a flower pot on top of this wall here. And then I have a few oil lanterns left. So let me just put one of those there. And then we'll add another one in here. And why not another one right here? And would you look at that? What a beautiful dock. Armed with a floor-length shopping list, I set out to collect zinc, copper, the ingredients for a compass, and some brass casings and sturdy sheets. All of which I combined in various ways to make a train station, a train casing, and brass ladders. Once that was done, I collected dark oak, spruce, and some mangrove as well as red terracotta. I rounded out my resource adventures with collecting some polished deep slate and deep slate bricks. Today we are setting up a couple funky little machines so we can make our train. We need a precision mechanism, so let's start with that. So we need this electron tube, andesite casing, and a brass hand. Luckily, when making these before, I gathered extra, and I think to save time, I'm actually just gonna steal these 2 because at the moment, we do not need any more train tracks. Okay, phew, I have figured out how to get this all going the right way. Turns out I forgot about this shaft in here, which seems to be pretty important to making this go the right way. Anyways, what we need to do, we gotta get this flattened piece of gold on the conveyor belt, and it should go round, and then these things will like press down into it. Very nice. Let's just stand up here maybe so we can see it doing its thing. And now we just gotta wait for that to go around 4 or 5 more times, and it'll turn into exactly what we need. Okay, I think this is the final pass. 1, 2, please work. 3. And there we go. It is exactly what we're looking for. A precision mechanism. Woo! That was a lot of effort. So the last thing that we need to craft in the workshop for our train is a train casing. And to make a train casing, I need some sturdy sheets. But in order to make sturdy sheets, I need to crush some obsidian. It is a lot, I know. My brain is already melting just talking it through, but gonna be worth it. Okay, so this is the little contraption we have going on to be able to craft the big crushing wheels that are gonna give us the things to crush the obsidian. So we need to do this, surround that with planks, and then put stone in the middle. And then we've got to make our way up here. Then we got to make our way up here and put in the cog, and now that should be doing something down here. As you can see, I've had a couple failed attempts and they are stuck on the conveyor belt. Okay, this looks like it's doing exactly what it's meant to do. No way, it's doing it. And oh, that's so fun. Whee! Okay, cool. We now have 2 crushing wheels. We can build the other thing that we need to build. Okay, so let's add in a shaft here and then another one there. Let's add in a gearbox here. Oh, I feel like that is the wrong way. How do I do this? Millie, you are very much in the way. I need this to be like pointing upwards. I guess I need to go up into the ceiling to place it. Gosh, this is not easy, guys. Where do you think it is? Right here? Oh, goodness. Okay, back up top. Vertical gearbox. There we go. Okay, and then we can put in another one of these here. That doesn't seem to be doing something, so we'll try again with this. Hit it with one of those, maybe? Oh gosh. Oh no, I'm stuck. And then another one of these. shaft, another one of these, a shaft, another one of these, and then what is next? The crushing wheels? Some of them. Oh, do we even need that? Maybe we don't need the extra shafts. And then add the mechanical belt. Oh, we do definitely need the extra shafts. And there we go! We have the big crushing wheel. That actually wasn't so hard. Little bit annoying, but not so hard. Okay, it seems like we have this working now. So I just throw in the obsidian up here, does what it's got to do, and then it spits out some obsidian and also some powdered obsidian. All right, so now that we have our powdered obsidian, we need to combine it with this lava. So let me just throw this on, and then that should turn that into something. This will press it down a couple times, and it should turn into some sturdy sheets or whatever it is we need. There we go. It's just what we need. A sturdy sheet. So now we've done all of that, it is finally train time. So with the create mod, the whole crafting process is kind of overhauled. So getting these train tracks was kind of a complete pain with the whole conveyor belt thing, but luckily we've got everything we need and I can start by laying a train track. I don't know why I said that, because first I actually need to lay down all of this path/ground for the train track to lay on. But once we've got all of this stone and whatnot down, then we can lay the train track. So I've kind of lost the whole random placement thing and going for more of a let's just add in a bunch of cobblestone approach. Mostly because this was taking a really long time and honestly, it's gonna get covered by tracks anyway. But on that note, that is the base of the train tracks complete. I am very excited to start putting these things down. I'm just making this a kind of back and forth line from the village to the mountain so the villagers can get to the mines for their materials. Part of me kind of wanted to make it like the train line from Spirited Away, but that felt a little bit too ridiculous and it also would have been so much water. So this was my second choice, which is, I know, nowhere near the Spirited Away train line, but it's still gonna be super cool when it's finished. Sorry, you may have noticed I was struggling a little bit there and I could not figure out for the life of me where I needed to place that, but I guess I figured it out. But how am I gonna... I guess I maybe should have put the track down first somehow? Just to make sure that I was doing this at an angle that was actually possible. Like I want to be on this line here. Can I do that? Okay, I can do that. So maybe we start from... Oh, how do we... Okay, that works. So then if we take off these bits, oh my. And then if we work backwards, maybe we can figure it out from there. There's no way. Okay, let me just take off a couple pieces of this. I will figure this out. No, that can't be right. It has to go here. Okay, maybe if I take a couple pieces off. Oh, that's almost it. That's almost it. Or is that what we had before? Should not be this difficult. Like, why can it not just go exactly where I'm placing it to go? Well, I mean, oh my gosh, it kind of works. I think what I'm gonna do is leave that like that, and I will come back and fix that when I've actually managed to make it around this entire thing. Millie, you are very much getting in the way. Okay, we need to start turning here, so let's do a little sneak, and then maybe we can... Okay, turn too sharp. So do we need to go back a couple? Nice. Okay, so yeah, I think that's the secret here. You just need to go back a few more just to make sure that the sharp... Just to make sure that the turn isn't too sharp. I think I need my Minecraft engineering degree taken away from me because I have no idea how to do this. Okay, we might be getting somewhere. Oh, not if we don't have any train tracks in our hand. And I'm hoping this just connects really seamlessly. And then how do I turn to sharp? Okay, go back a few blocks. This is what we learned earlier. Go back a few blocks, place the track, connect it to the main track. Is that possible? We did our first loop-de-loop curve and now we've got to go all the way back over here and do the other one. And also fix our little problem that we had over here. Oh my goodness, what a journey that was. I know I laughed earlier about the fact that this train line is like the shortest train ever, but now I am very, very glad it isn't any longer and also doesn't have more twists and turns because, oof, that was scary, honestly. I was almost certain that I wasn't going to be able to do that, but I did do it and I am very proud of myself. So once you kind of figure out what you have and what you need, the train kind of comes together a little bit like a Lego set. Definitely super easy, and we are totally going to elect to ignore all of the practice builds I did before I started filming this video where my trains either didn't work or looked completely ridiculous. So now I'm just going to join up these two carts. Hello, sir. I have a person interested in what I'm up to in their village. Okay, and now that's done. We can add in... Let me go from this side because this is how I learn. Okay, let's do 3 of these. And then we need 1 of these, I think. Look at all that glue sticking this together. I think we need to use another 1 of these. And... oh, I guess we need a couple more of these slabs. 1 second. Never mind, I just made more of those slabs and then realized I actually didn't need them. So what I need to do is put 1 of them there, 1 of these here, and 1 of these here, and then I can use these like this. And then we just need to add in these brass ladders, and I think that might be it. I'm not sure. It looks right, so I'm gonna say that's it. Sorry, I don't know why I said that's it. That's just the base. I still need to build the actual engine. I'm reasonably sure that in order to move the blocks, they need to be sitting on the casing blocks, which is super cool that we can use whatever vanilla blocks we want to actually build the structure, even though I am using a few of the train-like create blocks. Okay, so I'm just building out the front end of the train here with a bunch of blocks, quite clearly. And then I have these to add in here, which should really make it look like a train. Do I need to add 1 more? I feel like, yes, I do, don't I? Oh, okay, this is really starting to come together now. I am excited to see this finished and working. So let's start this part by adding in some extra stuff inside. Oh, do I need to face that the other way? I think I do. Why can't I get it to face the other way? Okay, I don't know what that's doing. I will deal with that later. So I also have these copycat blocks, which means that I should be able to place them and then set them as any block like that. But that is not where I want to place that piece. So now I need to figure out how to get it where I do want to place that piece, which is right here. Okay, nice. Oh, and that's how we get that behind there and how we can place this at the same time. Oh my gosh, I'm a genius. Not quite, but close enough. I do want the door to open the other way, but that's fine. I am super sorry to anyone who may be a Create Mod veteran watching me do all of this and absolutely screaming at the video because I'm just doing stuff wrong constantly. But it's all a learning process, so, you know, I'm gonna get things wrong. Okay, there is our train engine done. How ridiculous does that look? That is incredible. I feel like this should be able to move now, but I'm also a little bit scared to press anything because this was the controller, right? I'm not entirely sure, but I don't want this to move because I need to build a bunch of other carriages first. All right, this is kind of a trial run to see if I can figure out how I want these carriages to look. I don't think we're gonna do a first class or anything like that because this is just to transport the villagers, but I don't want it to be ugly still. Okay, I feel like that looks fine for a base, but maybe if we add in a bunch of these copycat blocks, we can make it just look a little bit tidier on the sides here. Now let's finally put a roof on this thing, and that might be carriage 1 done, which means I'm ahead of schedule because I thought that was going to take me a lot longer to do. I feel like it didn't take nearly as long as I expected because I thought this build was going to be a lot bigger. But that is not a problem though, because I would rather this be smaller than expected than a big old project that I cannot handle. I'm also super happy that this isn't such a huge build. because that means that we're going to be able to see this thing move faster. And that is the main reason that I'm building this, because I have never seen a train in Minecraft, let alone built one. And I'm just excited to see it all come together. Not so excited to keep misplacing blocks though. How do I... Okay, there we go. Ugh, I am kind of like nerding out at the doors. I absolutely love a sliding door. I feel like I'm going to need to use that just in future in every build ever. I wish there were more options. Okay, the sun is kind of going down fast and this isn't the time to be showing this off, but I just realized there is more door options and this one is even cooler. I need it. Okay. Oh, okay. I am glad I discovered those. Those are noted in my design, my mental design book, and I will be using those. Train, and they are classically red, so that's why I'm building it red. They're now mostly obsolete due to modern technology, but I think they're cute and our train is gonna have one. So remember earlier when I was ahead of schedule and then I got distracted, so now we are not so much ahead of schedule, which kind of makes us back on schedule. I'm also hoping I can get this done before anything scary pops out to try and hurt me, because I really want to get this done before tomorrow. Oh no, I just heard a scary thing. Where did that come from? Why can I not find where that's coming from? I don't know, but trying to find it is wasting time. So let me just place these blocks real quick. Let's place our windows. And then if we're quick, we can get on top here and this won't be able to hurt us. Okay, final piece. And I think that is our train done. Oh my god, there is a gap in between the carriages. Okay, I think that is our train done. Looks super duper cute. Now let me head to bed before anything scary kills me. Okay, now let's do the inside. I don't really want this to be a super crazy interior build, mostly because it's physically impossible. There is not a lot of room in here, but I do think we can still do something really cute in here. I mean, I don't want our villagers to have to travel in something shabby. So this is pretty much what I've come up with. Unfortunately, there's not enough room for actual lanterns and stuff, so I've had to go with fairy lights, but I feel like it makes it feel really nice in here. I am unsure whether to add tables to these chairs. Yeah, I feel like they deserve a table too. And then in this cart, I'm pretty much just going to do the same thing, but I think I'm going to flip it just to make it feel different. So let me just add those in. Let's do tables in the middle, and then these two chairs and a couple tables there. And then we can just put one drink on this table. Oh, we should probably add the lights. Oh no! I don't think I can add to this table. Maybe we could just make the lights a little shorter on that side and hopefully nobody will notice. Then I also have this cute little clipboard block, so maybe it could look like maybe someone was sat here doing their work, left it behind type of vibe. Maybe. And then since we've got a few of these tankards, let's just put a couple of those in. Oh, did I turn the lights off? Ooh, okay. And then up here in the caboose, I'm going to add a little cabinet, a little wash basin, and then a couple chairs on this side. And then right here, I'm going to do an oven and then a shaft to make it look like, you know, one of those things. And then a couple seats over here. And then I found this grab bar, which I think just kind of fits in here. Like maybe somebody wants to stand up here and hold on, I guess. Again, not really any space for lanterns. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of these string lights. And then finish off this table with a couple tankards. How cute is that? And I think all that's really left to do here is assemble the train. Okay, that seems to have worked. Now we should be able to right click this. Ah! Hold space to attract the station. Ah! Okay, yeah, I'm here, but I want to move. Oh my goodness, we're moving! I wish I could see where we were going. Maybe I need to cut out a little hole in the front. Whoa! Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, don't look at that advancement. What did I kill? Oh no. Now, what's going on? Let me out! Okay, well, I'm glad it's not Millie that I ran over. All right, you guys don't even want to know the trenches I have just been in to be able to put this chair on top of the train so that we can actually see where we're going. Oh, now we're just getting smoke blown in our face. But we can actually see where we're going and we're not crashing into ourselves, which is great. I think I just accidentally ran over a villager. Okay, now I should be able to just come around here. And something is not correctly placed. Let me just get back into place, because this is going to be a nightmare now. Am I in place? I mean, it looks like I'm in place. Okay, got some fixing to do again. Okay, the train is all fixed and everything is glued together safely. So I think because we don't have time to build a whole other factory, I'm gonna add in some smokestacks to the blacksmith to make it look a little bit more industrial here in the village. And then once this side's done, I just need to do the other side. And then we'll have 2 lovely smokestacks. And then we can add in some campfires and make it look like it's really smoking. I don't remember if it's hay bale on top or below campfire, but I'm going to go with below. And hopefully that looks like it's smoking more than a usual campfire. I can't really tell. All right, I feel like that was pretty straightforward and pretty effective. Okay, so today there are just a couple more little village details that I want to add. And since we breezed through the train, I think we definitely have time for this. I'm pretty much just going to run around and add a bunch of cogs and whatnot to all the other houses and also cover the roofs in leaves. All right, you know what time it is. It is that last weird day where I spend it running around like a headless chicken, just doing absolutely all the stuff I said I would, and then either forgot about or just didn't do it. It is final detail day. And of course, we can't forget to add in some streetlights. Nothing too crazy, just a few of these and then some lanterns either side. She says that should not be that difficult. And I think actually I'm going to put an extra lantern right on the top just to make it look a little bit fancier. So let's do another one of those right here. And I'm sure you guys know the drill by now. Run around and just add these things absolutely everywhere. The sound of the train thundering back to the village through the forest rang out through the trees as Millie and I took an afternoon stroll through the village. Shadows and soft rustling from the windmill accented the sounds from the train tracks. As we watched everything putter along, I couldn't help but feel extremely accomplished at my feats of Minecraft engineering. I am Em, and this is Millie, and you have all been amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and please make sure you're subscribed so I can see you in the next one. Bye!